Hi, everyone. So today I wanted to tell you a story. Now, do you remember when we were in the classroom and Miss Amanda wanted to tell a story? I always had a piece of paper and I always had a line down here. Do you remember what went up here? What about what went down here? So I'm going to start my story and my story, let me find the right colors here. I'm going to show you, I'm going to start drawing something and I want you to try to guess what I'm drawing. So I'm going to start with a rectangle shape. See the two long sides? And I'm going to add some rectangles to it. Can anyone guess what Miss Amanda's drawing? What does it look like? What does that look like? It's a bunch of rectangles that I've used. And now I'm going to add some, what color is that? I'm going to add some green. And I'm going to do circles. And those are going to be my what? Leaves, that is correct. So if there is a tree here, where do you think I am? Am I inside or am I outside? Yeah. So Miss Amanda's gonna go grab something real quick. So whenever you tell a story, you got one of these in your packets, right? Whenever you tell a story, you always say, what happened? Who was in the story, like the characters? Where did it happen? How did the person feel in the story? Did they say anything? And what part are you going to write about down here, right? So we know that where it happened outside in my backyard when I was around 5 or 6. So I was about your age when this story happened. So it happened in my backyard at my Nana's house. And I'm going to show you where I was in this story. So this is the tree, it goes all the way up, right? Well, here I was sitting where? Yep, I was sitting in the tree and I'm sitting to the side. I'm holding on to the limb. And remember, my body is a oval. My head is a circle. And my legs and my feet, but I'm missing some things. What am I missing? That's right, my eyes. So I'm gonna do a brown eye because I have brown eyes, right? And I'm gonna do a red lip. And my mouth, I am very sad. I'm very sad, and I'm gonna add some blonde hair because when I was your age, 5 or 6, like I am in this story, Miss Amanda had long blonde hair. So I'm just gonna add some straight lines to do my hair, right? Because remember our pictures, they don't have to be perfect, right? Yeah. So this is me in my backyard. And who was there? It was me and it was my mom. So I'm gonna draw her in just a minute. I was in my backyard at my Nana's house and I was feeling scared, very scared. So what happened is I, being brave, climbed up this tree that was in my Nana's backyard. And the next thing I knew, I didn't know how to get down. I was so scared and so nervous. So I started screaming for someone. And what I said was, Mom, help. I'm gonna do my speech bubble. So I'm gonna have it right here, but I'm gonna have it come all the way out here. So it goes all the way around. It says, Mom, help, right? And I am crying and I'm screaming because I don't know how to get down from the tree. And my mom comes walking out. I'm gonna draw part of the house right here because the house was on the side here. So I'm just gonna draw a rectangle shape And my mom comes walking out. She comes walking out here. So this shows movement, right? So my mom comes walking out and she comes standing right here on the grass. So remember, her body is a oval. Her head is a circle. Can you see that? And I'm going to give her 2 feet and some arms, and she's holding her hands up to her mouth because she's screaming back at me. And my mom, she has brown eyes like me. And we're only going to do one eye because she's looking up from the side. So when I look at you from the side, what can you see? You can only see one eye, right? And then I'm going to give her a nose. And then we're going to give her a mouth. We're going to have her mouth open because she's yelling out to me. And my mom also had blonde hair. And my mom had long blonde hair as well. I'm going to give her some blonde hair. And she's yelling out to me, and she's saying, "What did you do?" Question mark. She's asking me a question. So she came all the way out from outside my house. I'm going to give it a triangle roof, right? And she comes outside. She comes walking out, and she yells up to me because she hears me screaming. I'm screaming, "Mom, help, help!" And she goes, "What did you do?" And I say, "I'm stuck in the tree. I don't know how to get out." She goes, "Okay." So she continues walking up to the tree. She walks up to the tree and she gets over to me right here. She says, "Okay, I'm going to talk you down." So she gives me some encouragement. She says, "You can do it. You can do it." And I climb my way down. So I'm going to show you my movement. So I climb down the tree by putting my legs around the trunk, and I just scooted down the tree. Boom, 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 boom. Now, I will tell you, at the end of this, my mom said, "What have I told you about climbing trees? It's not safe." So, if you look at our storyboard, right? What happened? I climbed a tree and I could not get out of it. Who was there? My mom and me. Where did it happen? It happened in my backyard at my Nana's house when I was about 5 or 6 years old. How did I feel? I felt sad and I felt scared. And I said, "Mom, help." And now I am going to write down here, and I'm going to say, "Mom." So mom is a capital M because that's what I call her. That's her name that I call her. And I'm going to say, "Mom," and I'm going to give it an exclamation point, just like that. And that's the words I wrote on here. So I'm outside, and my mom told me to get out of the tree. And I will tell you, maybe I'll tell this story another time that I climbed the tree, I didn't climb out of it. I fell out of the tree, and that was not fun. Well, I hope you enjoyed my story. And now we're going to talk about it during a small group.